Let's make something cute. I found this little frame. I think I used this for another project a few months back from the Dollar Tree. And we're just gonna kind of disassemble it. There was like a little thread and like a clothespin, so we're just gonna take that apart. And then I do have the larger craft sticks as well, like the larger popsicle sticks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see how many we need. So I'm gonna lay them out on the back of the frame and then go ahead and count them. And you need 12 total for this project to fit the frame, but whatever frame you use, just line them up so you know in advance how many you're gonna need. And then I have these scrapbook pieces of paper I bought at Hobby Lobby. Different patterns, very cute, springy, Eastery, whichever. And I'm gonna take, so I had 12 popsicle sticks, or craft sticks, right? And I used 5 pieces of scrapbook paper. So I'm tracing out 3 popsicle sticks on 2 different pieces of paper and then 2 on all the others, if that makes sense. Basically, you just want one to cover each popsicle stick. And then we're just gonna cut those out. And it doesn't have to be perfect. If anything, you don't want to make them, you want to make them a little more wide in the cut if you're not going for perfection. That way we can sand off the excess later on, as I'll show you. But yeah, that was probably the most time consuming thing really out of this project. And so now I'm going to take my Mod Podge and a paintbrush, and we are just going to go over each popsicle stick one by one with some Mod Podge. Take one of those scrapbook strips that we cut out, and we're just gonna lay them down. Make sure you rub over the entire thing, make sure every part of it's adhered. And then if you have patience, you can just let them air dryer if you have something to do. I, as you guys know, don't have patience. So I'm taking my air dryer or my blow dryer and I'm just drying them all. And then I'm going to take my small little hand sander. This is P120 grit. You can use a nail file too. If you don't have a little finger sander like this, you can definitely use a nail file, works the same. But you're just gonna go around each popsicle stick, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna take off all that excess paper that may be hanging over the edges. Just kind of, cleans it up a little bit. Now I do kind of wish I would have, after this was all done, edged all of these little popsicle sticks with my black ink pad, but I didn't. But I wish I would have. So you can definitely edge them, with another color if you would like to, but I didn't. But anyway, I laid them out on the frame, kind of in the pattern or order that I wanted them. And then I just flipped them over to the back side because now we're going to glue them all together. So I just took a couple, I think 4 extra craft sticks that I had, and we're going to just put some hot glue down on them and stick them to the back. And you want to make sure that every popsicle stick, that's horizontal, is covered by another craft stick with hot glue on it. And that's what it looks like when it's all put together, which is kind of cool. And then I'm just going to take some Mod Podge again, my brush, and I'm just going to go over all of it. What that's going to do is it's just going to seal it all and make sure everything is adhered and, the paper doesn't rip up and that kind of thing. So just sealing it in. And Mod Podge does dry clear for those that don't know. You don't want a whole lot on there, just enough to kind of lightly cover everything. So I set that aside. While that was drying, we're gonna do the frame. You can use whatever color you want. I just took some plum acrylic paint and I'm just gonna paint the frame. And then I have this other sign from the Dollar Tree as well. I just want the bunny for this project, so I'm gonna pry him off. I will use the rest of that sign for another project, I'm sure. But yeah, we're gonna take that cute little bow tie he had off, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna paint him in that same plum color. I took my hairdryer, of course, and dried those because I have no patience. And then I took my white Rust-Oleum chalked paint. You can use whatever paint you want. And I'm just dipping, the tip of the brush in, kind of tapping off the excess, and then I'm just dry brushing, just light brush strokes over the top of the frame. as well as the little bunny. After the bunny dried, I did decide that I wanted some more, so I did add a little more white paint to him. So that's what he looks like. And I wanted him a little more distressed. I wanted some of that plum to come through, but also some of that silver. So I'm just taking my sandpaper again and just kind of going over him. I apologize, it's kind of hard to see with that bright light, but... And I wanted to give him kind of a rusted look. So just dip in the edge of my paintbrush in some Mod Podge and just kind of randomly going around him, mostly on the edges. And then I'll take my cinnamon and sprinkle him up. Paintbrush again and just kind of dab that right into all that Mod Podge. And I'll tap off the excess. And then I took my hair dryer here, and what I'm doing is I'm just dabbing some more Mod Podge over the areas that I had the cinnamon. And you can kind of work with it too. I mean, take off cinnamon, add some more in all the spots that you want them. But once you get it where you got it, you're good to go. There, he's cute. Walmart has really cute thin burlap ribbon, and one's just like a burlappy color. The other's got hints of teal in it, and then the other one was pink. I couldn't decide between the three, so I said, well, why not? We'll just use all three. So I cut off about an inch off of each, and then I cut them in half. And now I'm just crisscrossing them. And I'm going to take a small piece of twine, and we're just going to tie it right in the middle. And that'll create our little bow, if you will. Once that's tight, I'm gonna fold it all over from the middle. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Where are we? There we go. Yep, fold them all over. And then we're just gonna cut them. This way they're all even lengths. And then we're just gonna hot glue them right down on Mr. Bunny there. And now it's time to assemble the whole thing. So frame, flip it over. Again, Gorilla Hot Glue. And then we'll lay our background on that. Just kind of push down, just make sure all the edges are secure and stuck. Beautiful. So there's that. And then we'll just take Mr. Hopper here and we'll stick him down right on top. And then I couldn't decide if I wanted this to sit on my shelf or it was something I was going to hang. So I thought I'd put a hanger on it for now. And I can leave that on, or I can just pop off the hot glue and take it off too later. But I didn't know. I didn't know what I was going to do, folks. But anyway, yeah, just took some ribbon and just going to glue it down to the back. And that's it. Cute little fun project. It did take some time to make. With all the sticks and whatnot, but it turned out cute. So anyway, you guys have a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed the video.